Welcome to Cosy Tales, gentle narratives for peaceful nights. Tonight, let your mind drift to a world just beyond the veil of dreams, where twilight lingers and the stars are still being born. A world soft with memory and wrapped in mist. This is a tale of light, wonder, and quiet purpose. So nestle under the covers, take a deep breath, and let your thoughts melt into the magic of the moment. Somewhere, just beyond the edge of waking, lies a realm brushed by twilight, where violet skies hum with the soft music of stars not yet born. Here, in a sleepy fold of the world, the village of Glinthaven waits. It is a place that never quite exists during the day, caught instead between dusk and dream. You awaken to the faint rustle of bed sheets and the slow tick of a clock somewhere deep within your room. Then, a breeze, and possibly soft, brushes your cheek, scented faintly of lavender and wood smoke. You blink and find yourself standing at the edge of a winding path lined with old stone lanterns, each flickering with a silver blue flame. The air is cool and still. The path curves gently ahead, inviting you forward. And so, with the quiet steps that feel lighter than air, you begin. Glinthaven is quiet, but not silent. The kind of quiet where every sound is part of a lullaby. Leaves rustle like whispers. A distant stream chuckles softly, and somewhere close by, a wind chime sings a gentle tune as if it were to welcome you home. The village is made of cottages with rounded windows and crooked chimneys, nestled among tall trees that glow faintly from within, not with fire, but with memory. Petals shimmer like stardust in the hedgerows, and lamps hang from twisted iron posts, their lights bobbing gently as though breathing. A soft voice calls your name, or maybe it's the wind playing tricks. You pause, breathing in the crisp air, the scent of pine and damp earth filling your lungs. Up ahead, at the village heart, stands a tall, narrow tower of polished stone. Its surface reflects the soft sky, and in its spire glows a single brilliant light, the first star. Below, a woman waits. She wears robes the colour of fog and moonlight. Her hair is woven with silver threads, and in her hand she cradles a lantern. Its glow is warm, not blinding, but comfort made visible. As you approach, she smiles softly. "Welcome, traveller," she says, voice like a gentle bell. "I am the Star Keeper, guardian of these lights. Tonight, one more star must be kindled, and the task falls to you." Without hesitation, your fingers close around the wooden handle. The warmth spreads through your palm and up your arm, a pulse of steady light that seems to awaken something deep within you. "You carry more than a lantern," the Star Keeper says quietly. "You carry hope, a thread in the tapestry of dreams." She gestures to the sky, where hundreds of stars flicker, each a light tended by someone like you. A village of dreamers, each entrusted with a single flame. Together, you follow the winding, cobbled lanes, past shuttered windows and sleeping gardens, until you reach the edge of the village, where the forest thickens and breathes. The Star Keeper pauses. Here, beneath these violet leaves, a lantern post waits. But be warned, the path is quiet, but not without shadows. You glance around. The shadows feel soft, not frightening, but there is a weight to the moment, a sense that this task matters more than you imagined. "What happens if I don't light the lantern?" you ask, voice barely a whisper. The Star Keeper's smile does not waver. "Then the stars will miss their light tonight. The constellations will hold their breath a little longer. But you will find your way, for you are not alone." She steps aside, motioning towards the post. You release the lantern. The final light drifts not upward, but outward, across the sky. The others seem to sigh in its wake, a quiet joy rippling across the heavens. The final star has been placed. A soft warmth settles in your chest. The Star Keeper's hands rest gently on your shoulder. "You have done well." You nod, feeling suddenly lighter, as if a weight you hadn't noticed had lifted. The Star Keeper begins to walk slowly back toward the village, her own light now dimmed but steady. You remain a moment longer, watching the sky shimmer with its full constellation. Then you follow, your steps slow and unhurried, the path glowing faintly beneath your feet. Back through the quiet lanes, past the lantern, past the cottages, past the hum of the dreaming stream, until you find a bed waiting for you beneath a tree heavy with starfruit. you lie down. The sheets are cool and soft. The lanterns blink lazily above. The world breathes around you. Not a beginning, not an end, only the hush of stars, only the glow of rest, only sleep. But tonight, as you drift into slumber, the story continues. The lantern you placed at the forest's edge becomes a beacon, sending threads of silver light across unseen pathways. These threads stretch far into the dreams of others, into forgotten corners of Glinthaven, into the roots of ancient trees. As you lie, nestled beneath the starfruit tree, the threads pull gently, tugging you toward a new path. You rise again, not with urgency, but with curiosity. The village has shifted. Dream logic reshapes its borders. There's a new lane now, cobbled with moonstones, spiraling down to the shore. Glinthaven has a coast, though few remember it. The sea is not made of water, but of something like it, soft as velvet, glowing faintly with bioluminescent blues and greens. Jellyfish-like lights hover above its surface, humming lullabies in languages no longer spoken. A little boat is tied to the dock. It rocks gently, waiting. You step in, and it glides out silently. The voyage is slow and steady, taking you past sleeping isles, each shape like symbols in an ancient alphabet. You pass a silver fox curled upon a floating leaf, a harp strung with the wind, a tree with bark that pulses like a heartbeat. Eventually, you reach a glowing cove. There, carved into the cliffside, is another tower, smaller than the Star Keeper's, but humming with gentle energy. Inside waits a figure dressed in deep twilight blue. Their smile is kind, but tired, as if they've already tended many lights before. "Welcome," they say softly. "You carry the light well." You hesitate. "Who are you?" "I am the keeper of memories," they reply. Each lantern holds more than a flame. It holds moments, the kindness shared, the laughter, the hopes whispered into the night. They guide you up a spiral staircase lined with glowing runes. At the top is another lantern, different from the last. This one holds a flicker of something more personal, memory, or maybe hope. You are invited to light it. the keeper says. You take a breath and light the lantern. The entire tower blooms, not with flowers, but with tiny floating lights, each one a moment from your life, a kindness shared, a laugh once forgotten, a wish whispered under a quiet sky. The light swirls gently, humming like a chorus of stars. The keeper watches you with a soft smile. These moments are the consolation of your being. Remember them, tend them well. You stay a while, letting the memories glow around you, not to relive them, but to honour them. Eventually, the keeper nods toward the waiting boat. It is time to return. You step back into the boat, the gentle waves rocking you softly under a sky sprinkled with stars. When you reach the village again, it's quiet as still, as though it too has exhaled. The lanterns are dimmer now, pulsing slowly, in rhythm with your breath. The starfruit tree welcomes you once more. You return to the soft bed beneath it, curling in as the sky continues to shine with all the lights you helped awaken. There is nothing left to do, no task to complete, just rest. But even as you rest, the dream deepens once more. In the space between one breath and the next, you find yourself walking again, this time beneath the village itself. A staircase, carved of moonstone, opens beneath your bed, leading into a cavern of quiet reflection. The air is cool and damp with stillness. Crystals line the walls, glowing with the colour of old memories. Here, the dreams of the village are stored, softly humming in crystal prisms, catalogued like the pages of a well-loved book. You run your hand along one, and a scene blossoms around you. A memory that's not yours, but warm all of the same. A child skipping stones across the velvet sea. An old baker laughing in a kitchen scented with cardamom. A black cat curled in a windowsill, watching snowfall. This place is the archive of echoes, and like everything in Glinthaven, it welcomes you without question. You sit beside a pool of still water, your reflection smiling up at you, gentle and tired. A stone plinks into the pool, thrown by a passing breeze or a helpful dream. The ripples fan out, and the water glows softly. Another lantern drifts down beside you, landing in your lap. This one is small, almost like a candle. It's yours. You don't know how you know it, but you you just do, and this one needs tending. So you cup it in your hands and breathe. A slow, deep breath. The flame steadies, glows brighter. When you look up, the archive has faded. You are back beneath the tree. The sky is no longer dark, but something between night and morning. That fragile hour when even the stars rest. Your body sinks into the bed, and your last thoughts are soft as moss. The lanterns are safe. The village is at peace. You are home. Thank you for listening to Cosy Tales. If you enjoyed tonight's story, consider following the podcast so you can return to Glinthaven whenever you need a little light in the quiet. Until next time, sweet dreams.